Today is 869 day that I'm share since I learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about reasons for change. Reasons for change. And one thing that I really want to focus on today is that a lot of times we use reasons for change as excuse. We use reasons for change as excuse. So what do I mean by that? What do we mean by reasons for change we use as excuse? Let's say that one of the simple example is that you're struggling with finances. So a reason for change is that you need to take care of your finances. You need to make sure that you elevate your finances. And now when you find opportunity that you potentially could to pursue, and you need to put a little bit of money to really start that career path, start that business, and now say that, oh, I'm not able to start this career, I'm not able to start this business because I don't have money. So the reason for change was that you want to make more money. But now excuse not to start a business is that you don't have money. It's a very interesting situation when the reason for change is money, but the excuse not to start a business is money as well. So when we catch ourselves that we start making our reason for change our excuse, we just say like, wait. What's happening here? Why am I starting to make my reason for change as excuse? Because I can tell that a lot of people, including myself, I have catch myself a lot of times when I start using my reason for change as excuse. And at that moment, we need to be aware of it. Because when you are aware, because awareness is one of the things that allow us to catch ourselves and fix it. Because until you are aware of that situation, you're not able to fix. So when you have excuse, when you have any kind of excuse, and when you're able to see like, oh, I'm making an excuse not to take action, where this excuse is coming from? Is this excuse a reason? Because we're not supposed to be having any excuse whatsoever. Because successful people do not have excuse. They do it or not do it, and that's it. No excuse. So today we'll share like multiple examples how people use reasons for change as excuses. So number one, like that I have wrote, is that I'm too tired to exercise. I'm too tired to exercise. Now, the reason for change is that I'm too tired. I don't have energy. So that is a reason to do something about it. But now people do not have energy and they make as an excuse not to exercise. So that means you want energy and you need to go to gym to exercise. But now because you don't have energy, you make an excuse not to go to gym, not to build energy. So that means that when you don't have energy, that is the most important time to go to gym. That's the most important time to exercise, to build energy, because you need to give energy to get energy. It's very, very important. So don't allow yourself to make this excuse when you don't have energy not to go to exercise, because that's the most important part, most important day to exercise, because that's when you build that hedge between like people who really give up on themselves and don't have energy to really go to exercise, and you're able to build that fitness that other people will not be able to achieve that. Number two, like for people who really want to have that groundedness, they want to be like mindful, present. And people say like, oh, I just don't have time to meditate. I don't have to really do some kind of meditation, mindfulness exercises. I think that's the reason is to have that clear mind, that clarity, and be productive, because you want to be productive. So if you want to be productive, you need to be ability to have that clear mind. So I truly believe that this is excuse, because we need to make sure that we're able to be most productive. So if you have 4 hours to allocate to work and say, oh, I'm too busy, I'm not able to have chance to be mindful, I truly believe that we need to allocate 15, 20, maybe half an hour of our time to really ground ourselves, to meditate, practice some kind of mindful meditation, maybe going for a walk, because I really love going for a walk, because it really allows me to be very present. And after a walk, I'm able to be much, much more productive. But I know that sometimes it's hard. I just want to work and work and work, because I just want to finish as soon as possible. But I know that if I go to work immediately, I'm not as productive if I will go for 10, 15 minutes walk and really be more productive. So the people say that I have time, but I think that that's really allocating that time to really meditate or do some kind of will allow you to be much more productive. So excuse, the reason to meditate is to get productivity and to get more time, because the more productive, the more time you're going to get back. I can't afford to eat healthy. This is very interesting because it doesn't kick your butt immediately. So if you eat something unhealthy, it will nothing change immediately. But what happens is that in the long run, you will potentially will need to invest on your health because it will go down. So when you invest in your health, in eating healthy and exercising healthy, we need to understand that we want to make sure that we invest today, that we do not want to invest in the future. We will not need to invest in the future because what you invest now is pennies comparing what you will need to invest in the future if you will destroy your health by not eating healthy and by not exercising and not making sure that you are healthy. Um, the next one that I will put is that I don't have the skills to apply for a new career, a new job, a new business. And this is again, this is excuse, use it as excuse. This is a reason to change, to pursue other career. So okay, I don't have the skills for the business. I don't have the skills for new career. So go pursue that career, and you will build those skills on the go. Pursue those careers, pursue that business, and you will build those skills on the go. Because by not doing it, we'll never have the skill set. Just by thinking about it, that I want to change my career, the skills will not show up one day. Like if you say, okay, I want to change career, but I don't have the skill set. If you wait for the next 5 years, do you think that skills will show up magically? No. You need to pursue, go and build those skill sets in that new career. So that means don't make your reason your excuse not to change. So your reason is to change to build the skill set. And they say like, I don't have the skill sets. No, like that's not how it works. Courage is exactly the same thing. Is that you need to go and do something courageous to build courage. You don't wait until the courage comes to you. Number 6 is I'm anxious to socialize. That's exactly part of the courage. So it means if you don't want to be anxious, so it means that you don't need to be anxious. What you need to do, you need to go socialize. The more you socialize, the more you network, it's easier to really become confident, self-confident, self-aware. So a lot of times we need to do things before we have things. Exactly the same as courage. I'm not creative enough. So that means again, this means we need to do a lot of creative things to make sure that we are creative. So it means that we don't need to wait until creativity kicks in. No, we need to do something creative. That creativity is coming into your life. I'm too old to learn new things. This is again, this could be an excuse not to change, but this is a reason to really change because you will not get any younger. You are the youngest at the moment. You never will be as young as today. And that's why it's very important to really make sure that you're able to improve your skill set and take action. That the reason to change is that you are growing and getting better. The next one I have is that I'm not smart enough to start a business. It might be that you're right. It might be that you're not right, but it's at the end of the day, like you will build that smart, the wisdom of starting a business. Because at the end of the day, you don't need to be smart. You need to hire smart people because business is a beautiful thing. Because a lot of times people say like the best business owners are incompetent and lazy. Incompetent and lazy. What it means? It means that when you are not smart, when you're not able to figure it out by yourself, you will go and look for people who understand how to make things happen and hire those people to fix those situations. So sometimes being incompetent and lazy is the best thing for you. So your excuse is that I'm not smart enough, but that could be the best thing for you because, as I said, a lot of business owners are not smart at all, but they know who to hire. They know who is smart and know who position in the right positions that they could make things happen. I'm too shy to network. This is exactly the same. Like I mentioned, that the courage is built when you go and pursue things that could build your courage. Because courage is not the thing that you're able to get by reading books. Courage is not the thing that you're able to get by listening to audios or listening to seminars or conferences or motivational speeches. Courage is not that. Courage is by action. You get courage only by action. That's what we need to do. I don't have time to read. that's another excuse that I found is very, very common. I think that when we really start to see that how much value we can get from reading, how much more money we could make when we elevate ourselves. So when we read 15 minutes a day, and that's ended up being 26 books a year, and we elevate our skill set, and elevate our wisdom, we're able to make much more money. So that means that we're able to, like I said, we used to work 16 hours a day, 14 hours a day, 12 hours a day. Now, because we elevate our skill set, we're able to work 8 hours and make exactly the same amount that we used to work 14 hours. Now we'll have more time to do the things that we want. Um, and I think that there's a lot of excuses that we make from the reasons. So that means that I truly believe that at the beginning that the most important part, we need to understand that when you have excuse, when you catch yourself that you're making excuse, we need to ask where this excuse is coming from. Because a lot of times we position reasons for change as excuse. And when you catch yourself, then put yourself in the right mind space and really take those actions and really change yourself, because only after change really we will allow ourselves to really remove all the excuses, because the less excuses you have, the more control you have of your actions, and the more control you have of your actions, the more control you have of your results. So I hope you just win, and see you tomorrow.